Tonight's second star, from your Vancouver Canucks, number 33, Henrik Sedin. Tonight's first star, from your Vancouver Canucks, number 22, Daniel Sedin. Where will you be watching?
There, that was a pretty loud building tonight for a visiting team to come into Rogers Arena, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, those are the games we want to play in. There was a great playoff atmosphere, and like I said, it's a huge 2 points for us.
Max kind of game a lot of people.
Come through the. Can't be in the doorway here, guys. Jim, I'm sorry. We gotta move out of the way for trainers here. Thanks.
Actually, not
What's that? Gotcha. I didn't see it.
I'll tell the goalie that. I told him once, he did it the first time, then never done since. Okay, I'll just go over and do it then. I don't believe that story.
Nice to head on the road after a performance like that.
Yeah, it was a great team effort tonight. You know, from the start, we really set a good tempo and working hard on both sides of the puck, and really played a great 60 minutes, I thought.
You didn't give up a lot of shots, but there were some good chances for them in the second period. Can you take us through some of the saves?
Yeah, I mean, the first one, the puck was kind of knuckling and hit my panel. I couldn't control the rebound, and I fed it across. So just slid across and got a blocker on it. And second one was rebound, and he kind of missed it, and I was able to get a glove on it.
How important was it after those saves that your team took advantage on a couple of turnovers to really put the game out of reach?
Yes, we responded right away. I think it was a key moment in the game, and it was nice that the boys went right back on the other side and scored a couple goals.
Atmosphere-wise, was that about as close as you've been to the playoff mode in this building?
It was a fun game to play in. The crowd was really into it. The Leafs fans early on, but not so much later on in the game.
It's fun to play with the big league for a change.
Well, Kevin, for one of the few Ontario boys inside this locker room, that's always nice to put up that kind of result against a storied team like the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, it is. Guaranteed I had a lot of family and friends back east watching, and most of them cheering for us. So, bragging rights again for another summer.
You had the lead in the second period, and then Luongo comes up with some big saves, and then your team goes to the other end of the rink and scores twice. Was that really a major turning point in this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think we felt like we were in control for most of the game. We played a pretty consistent, 60 minutes, but Louis is a big part of this team, and when there's big saves to be made, we need that out of him, and he did so, and that helps us, stay in the lead.
You didn't play a lot of games at home this month. It was a 3-game homestand. You took advantage. How important is that now going on a pretty lengthy road swing over the next few weeks?
Well, you want to, establish yourself as a good team on home ice and make other teams, fearful of coming into your building. We've had a pretty good record this year, and going in the playoffs, that's huge to use your home ice advantage.
Kevin, good luck on the road trip.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey, Kevin. So, Henrik, you guys, you and Daniel have a lot of points against Toronto in relatively few games. What's your take on that?
I don't know. Nothing. I mean, we haven't played them a whole lot, and we've been successful against them. But it's I don't know. It's been tough games, pretty much everyone. And tonight, it got away from them. But they're a tough team.
They were making it interesting, weren't they? When you had a 2-goal lead and they missed some grade A chances. That's what happens in a game. A lot of times, a team get a chance to get back in a game, and you miss that chance, and all of a sudden it's a 5-1 game. So that's hockey, and tonight we were lucky there. Is that the ideal way to head out on a really lengthy road trip you'll experience over the next few weeks? Yeah, I think so, especially playing a back-to-back every day, playing Edmonton tomorrow. I think it's nice to get a game where the ice time is spread around all 4 lines and all defensemen, and we're going to be fresh tomorrow.
What is it about you and the Maple Leafs? I mean, you and the Maple Leafs, like it's 8 + 7 and 10 now.
I think it's a little bit of luck, but it seems like there's a lot of room against those guys. Me and my line mates, we thrive against teams that like to cheat on the offensive side. If we play well defensively, we'll get our chances, and for some reasons, that's how we were able to score some goals tonight.
Just a matter of time for the Twins. I mean, there was a lot of focus. 3 points for them without 3 games without a point for them seems like an eternity around here.
Oh, it does outside this locker room, but we know they do a lot of good stuff on the ice, and they're hardworking, they're leaders, and even if sometimes everybody goes through a couple of game slumps, and their work ethic and the way they prepare themselves, it's just a matter of time, and we saw it tonight. They had a great game, and I'm pretty confident they'll have a great road trip. You guys didn't play a lot of games at home this month. You took advantage. Is that exactly what you were hoping for going into a pretty tough road trip over the next few weeks? We didn't really talk about it that much, but every time you play at home and 3 games in a row, you want to establish a good game, and we've done that for the most part. We played much better defensively the last couple of games, and tonight we were able to score a few more goals, so that's always nice. But now we got to go back on the road and play well tomorrow night.
As painful as that looks.
Dan, can we grab you for one more quick one here?
Okay, let's get them all in a row here, Steph, all together. 20 minutes in a row, I'm the only guy. Okay, Joey, let's go before someone else comes in.
Rogers Game Day exclusive with Dan Hamhuis. That's a real playoff-like atmosphere, isn't it, when these two teams lock horns here at Rogers Arena?
It's always fun when Toronto comes to town. There's a lot of Leafs jerseys in the stands, and it creates a great atmosphere in the building, and it's real fun to play in.
the ideal start. You wanted to build a multiple goal lead, and then they made it a little interesting, missing on some grade A chances. Was that a turning point tonight here on home ice?
Yeah, we got a great start, as you said. And, Lou came up with some really big saves for us when we needed it the most. And it's funny how that works. You get a big save at one end, go down the other end and score. And it goes from being a possible 3-2 game to a 4-1 game, and huge difference maker.
Took advantage on this short homestand. Is that important to try to establish things as what's been a pretty solid road team to this point now on a long marathon trip?
Yeah, we want to take care of our business at home. It's always fun playing here at this rink, but we got to get the points too. And we've been good on the road too this year, so it's gonna be a tough road trip. A lot of good teams, a lot of travel, a lot of games. So it's gonna be challenging, but I think we're up to the task.
Thanks for this, Dan. Good luck in the swing.
Thanks.
See you on the plane.
You betcha.
Coach, are the Sedins out of their slump?
Well, they were playing. I thought the last couple of games they were playing real well. They were getting some quality chances. They weren't in those games. They weren't able to finish, but tonight they were. So you knew in their case it was just a matter of time here before they'd get on the score sheet. And tonight they had a real big game and a great atmosphere.
It's nice to face a team that wanted to skate and play as opposed to just play defensive and try to lock it down.
Every game's different. Every game, you're going to get a different beast on the other side with a different way of playing. And tonight, we were able to, I thought early on, get pucks deep, make their Ds turn, make them play in their end, and we got a few pucks towards their net that their goaltender couldn't see, and I thought overall we played another strong game.
6-2, many people probably won't look at the play of the goaltender, but in the second period, Roberto had to make some pretty good saves. Can you talk about those moments?
Yeah, they had they've got a lot of speed and skill on that team, and one of the things that we had talked to our team about before the game was how much their Ds do jump up in the attack, and they're the third highest scoring defense in the league, and obviously they're going to get some chances. They've got too much skill and speed not to get some quality chances, and they did tonight. And when they did, the big guy does what he's been doing for quite a long time. Stop the puck.
To get the defense to contribute, the power play, all those phases, it's good to go on the road trip like that with that kind of confidence going?
Well, I do think we've been playing with a lot of confidence for a long time. I mean, you just look at our record. So tonight for us, we wanted to, take care of business, make sure that we were focused on the task at hand here. We know that we're leaving for quite a few days, and we're going to play a lot of hockey. So we're in hockey mode, and we're going to go out and play.
You said you wanted to assess Tanev here down the stretch. 4 block shots today, almost 19 minutes. What did you think?
I really like that last shift where his legs sort of spread different ways. No, I thought, Chris gave us the type of hockey that we expect. He was moving it well with Romer. It was an easy D-to-D pass to find the different outlets that were available. Very dependable, and I thought he played an overall real solid game for us.
Coach, I know you don't expect a lot of offense from guys like Manny and Max, but it was a pretty goal, and it was a big one to extend the lead to 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was a saucer pass that I don't think a lot of people saw coming there, but it's good to see those guys, contribute and chip in offensively. I give those guys some real hard minutes in games. If you look at when I throw them out there, it's always defensive zone faceoffs. It's always against the other team's top line. They got to win the draw, get the puck out, make the right change. Those aren't easy minutes to play, and they're able to do a good job for us.
You acknowledged yesterday that you needed Sammy to shoot the puck a little bit.
Finally. What a shot, eh? I'd like to see more of it.
What's your impression that Hamhuis has played for us? I mean, you talked about on certain nights maybe guys aren't quite there, but he seems to be very, very steady.
Yeah, I mean, his consistency, the way he, reads the play and able to read the forecheck that's coming on him and just slide away and find that outlet pass. We spend so little time on the ice when he's in our zone. I mean, when he's out there, that's a real effective overall player for us. Comes to play every night.
He drew a pretty pretty tough assignment at times tonight, obviously, against the top line.
Yeah, I mean, and that line is a good line. I mean, those guys aren't, in top in scoring in the league for nothing. You got a lot of speed, quick transition. They're very deceptive. That's a good hockey team on the other side there, and we played a good game tonight.
Can you confirm Corey Schneider will play tomorrow? Thank you.
No problem. I've told him already. He told you too? Okay. Okay. Nothing else? Thanks, guys. See you later.